Well, the purpose of the Mueller investigation was to find Russian agents in the United States. That's what they told us when it began. But that's long ceased to be its purpose. It is now a permanent federal investigation into anyone who has publicly supported the president or made other unpopular political noises. Whether that person did anything wrong, colluded with Russia, irrelevant. Being the subject of a federal investigation, anyone who's been that can tell you, is enough to wreck your life. Roger Stone has learned that lesson. He has not been indicted for anything. He says, though, that being investigated by Mueller has pushed him to the brink of bankruptcy. Roger Stone joins us tonight with that account. Roger, thanks very much for coming on. So,
Tucker, thank you very much.
The details of the investigation, to the extent they're publicly known, are batted back and forth on TV every day, and we'll have, I suppose, decades to figure out exactly what it was about and your place in it. But as of right now, you have not been indicted or even accused of any crime, much less colluding with Russia. Tell us the effect on you and your family of being publicly linked to this investigation.
Sure. First of all, because of the intense censorship of my own show on InfoWars, which you've talked about a lot, I appreciate the opportunity to be here. I've been under a 2-year microscope in which every aspect of my life has been examined: my personal life, my family life, my private life, my business life, my political life. And that has been an extremely draining process. At least 12 of my current or former associates have been browbeat by the FBI or dragged before the grand jury. Literally millions of dollars have been spent. I believe all my emails, text messages, phone calls in 2016 and since have been scrutinized. And to date, there is still no evidence of Russian collusion, WikiLeaks collaboration, or any other illegal act in connection with the 2016 election or anything else. This has been financially devastating. The leaks from the special counsel's office have devastated my private consulting business. In December, I lost my health and life insurance, unable to pay the premiums anymore. I had to sell my car. It was a 2006, but I had to sell it nonetheless. A small fund I had put aside for the college education of my grandchildren, derived from my book sales, had to be liquidated. I am this close. I mean, in all honesty, I struggle to pay my lawyers first and foremost, pay my rent, pay my taxes. It is not a fun existence.
It's unbelievable. I mean, you're in your 60s, is my understanding, and you have no money whatsoever. You don't even have health insurance, and you have not been informed that you are going to be indicted, much less been indicted. I mean, do you even know what the crime is they're alleging? Presuming they're alleging anything?
It's very hard to say. You have a runaway special prosecutor who is accountable to no one. The House Intelligence Committee Democrats keep insisting that I have perjured myself. That's a lie. There were lies told the day I testified. Adam Schiff said, for example, the FBI did investigate and examine the DNC servers. But my testimony is both accurate and truthful. But I'm not even allowed to have a copy of it, Tucker. I'm not even allowed to examine it. My lawyers can go examine it in a sealed room in Washington, but they're not allowed to take notes. 4.5 hours of voluntary testimony. So, as I say, the financial cost has been more than $500,000, projected to be substantially more because I'm being sued by the Democratic National Committee for non-existent Russian collusion. I am still being investigated by the Senate Judiciary and Intelligence Committee, and now Congressman Schiff is gearing up a new investigation, still having come up with nothing. I have had to rely on a legal defense fund, stonedefensefund.com. It is only through the help of good citizens and patriots and supporters of the president that I am able to fend these people off.
So I just wanted, before we get the Mueller report, I just wanted this on tape, on the record. You know, they better charge you with the Kennedy assassination at the end of the day after doing this to you, or anybody. That's the point. I'm not here to defend you personally. I'm here to defend all Americans who are not indicted against having their lives destroyed by someone who's not accountable to anybody. It's a total outrage, I think. Anyway, well, Roger Stone, last word to you.
It is, certainly. Here's the most important thing, Tucker. No matter how much pressure they put on me, no matter what they say, I will not bear false witness against Donald Trump. I will not do what Michael Cohen has done and make up lies to ease the pressure on myself. You know, my God and a great wife and my great family see me through this.
honestly, I hope I would have the integrity that if the roles were reversed and a Democrat was in the White House and this was happening to one of his supporters who had not been accused of any national security violation, that I would defend his right not to be destroyed, because I really mean it. Roger Stone, God bless.
Thank you, Tucker.